Hey everybody, it's your girl Emma, and I'm back with another food pantry haul. How's everybody doing? Everybody's doing all right? Good, everybody's doing good. So listen, I'm back with another food pantry haul. But before I get started into the food pantry haul, I want to have a little talk. All right, so listen, there seems to be just a few, not a lot, just a few people that were a little bit, well, should I say, they felt some type of way about the video that I post about what is a loyal subscriber. I want to discuss that just a little bit. I'm going to jump into the food pantry haul, but I want to just talk about that just for a little bit because a few of you all got a little offended and thought maybe I was referring to you, and I was not referring to the loyal subscribers. I was referring to the unloyal subscribers, and if you are not an unloyal subscriber, that does not pertain to you. I want to say that first. I was referring to, and as you all know that's been doing YouTube for a while, there are people that there's a name for them. They're called spam, and maybe I should have mentioned the word spam in the conversation. Maybe then a few people wouldn't have gotten, took it personal and thought maybe I was referring to them, because those two people are very loyal subscribers, and I'm not going to mention names, but they are very loyal subscribers. But I was not referring to those that were loyal subscribers. I was referring to those that are not loyal subscribers. They're really spams, for real. That's what they really are. But they come perpetrating like they're loyal subscribers where they're not. Those were the people that I'm referring to. So if you know that you are a loyal subscriber, that does not include you. Okay, so I wanted to put that out there. So if anybody got offended and thought I was referring to you because you thought maybe that you felt that you were a loyal subscriber and I was saying that you wasn't, no honey, that does not mean you. And you know who you are. Those that are loyal subscribers, smooches to you. And that means I love you and kisses. That's what smooches mean. But I was referring to the spammers that come to your channel, and you all know what I'm talking about, because a lot of us have those that come to your channel just to pick up other subscribers, and they don't care anything about your video. So those are the ones that we're talking about. Okay, I just wanted to just mention that. Okay, so all right, so let's get into the food pantry. Okay, y'all. So let's start. I didn't get a whole lot because they really didn't have a whole lot. I don't know. Maybe I'm going a little too late in the day, because I try to go early in the morning, but I don't want to go too early because they don't have everything put out. So this is just a little bit of haul. I'm kind of used to getting a whole bunch of stuff, but this is good. This is good. I got everything that I needed, and then I like this food pantry haul because you get to pick out what you like, and this is what I picked out. All right, so let's jump straight into the pantry haul. Oh yeah, before I start, I want to say, Sweet Sadie J, I did receive your package, and I am going to do an unboxing on it. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I love you for that. All right, so let's get into the video. All right, you guys, so I got some cookies for the kids. Yeah, I know. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna eat me some of them cookies, okay? And I got some more milk. This is this, I can't look through the camera, y'all. Look at the same time. I think this is fat-free milk. I think Daria says she likes this milk. And then I got 1% low-fat milk. This is pretty good milk. Okay, I did that. This is pretty good milk. A lot of people don't like 1% fat milk, but certain kind, I think, of 1% fat milk is pretty good. And this is pretty good. And the thing about this milk is, it's not going to spoil. It does have a expiration date on it, but it's not going to spoil until you open it. So I normally just put it in the freezer and shake it up real good when it's all done. I mean, when I get ready to use it. But that's the real good thing about this milk. I think it can last up to a year, this milk here. And this is really good because you never know what's going to happen, child. With President Trump being in office, child, you don't know if we're going to go to war or what. Okay, so then I got 4 cans of cut string beans. 4 cans of those string beans. The kids like string beans and I like string beans too, but I'm more partial to corn. And then I got some refried beans. I like refried beans, you know. That's good. So I got 2 cans of that. This here, I'm going to try to make, these are cannellini beans. I'm going to make a salad with these beans. Okay, with some cucumbers, some corn, some lettuce. Throw some lettuce in there, some cilantro in there. And these green onions here, I got this, and I'm going to throw that in there. You know, these are scallion onions. So I got those, and then I got the lettuce, and I got 1 pepper. I think I got the last pepper that they had. And then I got some, I think last time I don't know, I think I might have called this cucumber. I don't know, the last U-Haul, food pantry haul that I did. But this is squash, yellow squash, and I love yellow squash. And then I got some spaghetti, and this is supposed to be squash too. That's what the man told me, you know. So yeah, this is what they call like spaghetti squash, and I like this because I fix this with a little brown sugar, and I make I call it pasta sauce. And I think I made a video on that where I cut it in half, clean it out, put some brown sugar on top first. Then I make, it's like spaghetti sauce, but I call it pasta sauce, but it's really spaghetti sauce. And then you put that on top, and then you put cheese on top of it, and then you put it in the oven, and you bake it until, you know, until the spaghetti squash gets soft. And it is really, really good. So go out and look at one of my old previous video that I made making spaghetti squash. Then I got some blueberries. I got it upside down. I laid it on top of this bag because it was wet and I didn't want this stain to get on my white table. But I got the organic blueberries, frozen. I like the frozen blueberries because you don't have to rush and eat them before they go bad unless you're eating blueberries like that every single day. You know what I mean? You know, making smoothies like that, in which I do make a lot of smoothies, but sometimes, you know, they go pretty bad pretty quickly if you don't eat them. But the frozen kind, you can take out what you need and freeze the rest. And then it makes your smoothies thick when they're frozen. You know, they act as like ice cubes. Then, y'all, look. Let me see. Y'all see that? That's catfish fillets. I got 2 bags. 2 bags of catfish fillets. Child, we're gonna have a time eating that. Surely, child. Then I got some sliced smoked turkey breast. That's good meat. I know y'all see that USA, the government stuff, but y'all look, we're gonna eat that, honey. It's hot. We're gonna make some sandwiches out of that. Okay, and then I got the mashed potatoes. I like this, the mashed potatoes, you know. They're not like the Ohio mashed potatoes, but they're good. Once you put your seasoning in it, and your milk, and your butter, and your pepper, and your salt, this is real good. And you need this, okay? All right. Then I got a box of another crispy rice, which is kind of like Rice Krispies. And they're good. They're good. And then I got a loaf of bread, which is the white butter bread. This is really good bread. They had a lot of very good bread, but these kids are not going to eat that. I like that nutty oat bread. That nutty oat bread is really good bread. And I'm trying to maintain my weight and lose weight in the process. Lord, y'all, you know, I look awfully dark. I think I'm missing a light bulb. So, you know, a lot of the bread I don't get. They got a lot of good bread. And it'll just be me eating the bread. So why get all this bread if it's just going to be me eating it, getting fat, and the kids run around here, metabolism up to the roof, and my metabolism is slowing down. So yeah, so I didn't get all that. Okay, moving on. Okay, as you can see, I am a lover of lime and lemons. They didn't have any more lemons, but they did have plenty of limes, and I left them all in the bag. And I am going to have a field day with these limes. I use these limes, I cut them up, I boil some water, I make tea out of these limes, I squeeze these limes into those blueberries right there to make smoothies out of them. I love limes and lemons. I really wanted the lemons, but limes will do just fine. Then look, I Got a nice, great big watermelon. You know I'm gonna cut into that as soon as I cut this camera off, y'all. Yes. Yes, I am gonna cut right into it, girl. Okay, and then I got these great big old sweet potatoes. Huge sweet potatoes. These sweet potatoes, I am going to cut these up and freeze them until I need them. Okay. Anytime you get an abundance of stuff, and they tell you get as many as you want. Even these limes, you know, when you can get an abundance of limes and lemons, you can freeze this stuff. I freeze these. I put them in the freezer. If I know I can't use them all within a week, I put them in the freezer. I slice them up and I put them in the freezer. I'll leave them whole and leave them in the freezer. And that's what I'm going to do with these sweet potatoes. I'm going to peel them up and everything. And when anytime I get ready to do a soul food cooking meal, I'm going to pull these bad boys out and I'm going to fix them. Yeah. So that's my grocery haul. That's it, y'all. I went to the store and I got a few more things from the Family Dollar store. So let's take a look at what I got at the Family Dollar store. I wasn't going to show it, but oh well. Let's go and look at it anyway, child. Uh-oh. Let's cut on some lights. Cut on some lights. So how's everybody doing? Everybody's doing okay? Everybody's good? Good. I got a couple of videos in the wings that I need to put out, but I'm going to put this video out first. Then I'm going to go and put out my other videos. Okay? So let's just see what I got from the dollar store. It's not a lot, just little knickknacks, you know. That's all. Just little knickknacks. But I felt like, you know, might be worth showing just a little bit. Just a little bit. What's that? Oh. Child, I call it my booty actually. That's it, they make you go to the bathroom. Okay, y'all. So look. I got these for me to take to work at night to try to keep me awake when I start getting sleep after I have something pop in my mouth. These are chili cheese Cheetos. These are good. Fritos. I like those. This is some Dow 2-in-1 moisturizer soap. This soap here was only, and you get 3 bars. 3 bars of this. I think this was only $2.25 or $2.50. And I like Dove. I love Dove. I couldn't resist when I'm getting this. This here was $3.50, and that's because it was Dove. And that still to me is a good price. And then I just got a bag of Doritos for that child, for Diana. And I got me some Snapples, which contains a lot of sugar. But you all, like I said, I am a hypoglycemia. I have to have sugar in my system, especially with me walking a lot. And then I got them, the kids, some Hawaiian Punch juice. And like I said, child, you got to stay on the regular. Okay? You got to stay on the regular. So, all right, you guys. So, thank you to all of my subscribers. All of my subscribers. Thank you for being consistent and hanging out with your girl Emma with the Montgomery Family Channel. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to hit the like button, okay? And if you're not a member of the Montgomery Family Channel, come on over and join the family, okay? I'll be glad to see you, glad to have you. And just remember, your girl Emma is always out trying her very best to watch all 1,200 subscribers, which is impossible to do. But I am trying to make sure that I at least watch everybody's videos at least once, okay? So with that being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, okay? Until next time, smooches, can you see me? Can you see me? All right, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next vlog. All right, bye. Smooches.